up? I'm Angelique and today I will be showing you how to do 3 different Ankara head wrap styles. Ankara is also known as kitenge to me and my family and to people who speak Kirundi and Swahili as well. But depending on where you go, it can be known as kente. But that's usually with Nigerians and Ghanaians. And kente has its own different type of pattern as well. Anyways, the 3 fabrics I will be using today are this one, this one, and this one. So Ankara is a big part of my culture and I wear it to a lot of cultural celebrations. But the first time that I wore an Ankara head wrap, I tied it myself after watching my mom and her friends tie theirs. I really got interested in it and it was like, really looked nice and super cool. My style was adorable the first time I tied it and they were all laughing at me. And that brings me to the first style. The first style I'll be using this one. So for me, I preferably like to have my hair braided when I wear Ankara head wrap styles. And as you can see, my hair is braided in 6 braids. So the first step is to fold your Ankara hot dog style so that it looks more square. This one is 2 yards. So once that's folded, it looks like this. This is the side. That's the fold. And then along that first fold you made, make another super small fold. And this is step 1. Now, take your head wrap, take your Ankara and place it on your head so that the small fold you made is right about here. And take the 2 ends and tie them in the back, making sure that it covers your hairline as well, because this style doesn't show any hair. Also, when I'm doing this style, I tend to cover my ears a lot, and that makes it look cleaner as well. So tie it, make sure it's tight but not too tight. Okay, this is step 1. And I have makeup on, but as you can see, my foundation, I typically tend to end it right about here when I do Ankara styles so that it doesn't dirty my Ankara fabric. So when you order Ankara, it typically comes to be very firm or stiff. So you need it to be like, for this style, you need it to have that stiffness, but not all of it. So to continue with the style, take one piece, because it should be split into pieces like this. After you have folded it and tied it, take one piece, place it over the front of your face, and start scrunching from the very, very edge of it. Scrunch it and tuck into this little folds that we made earlier. So fold, scrunch it, and tuck. And do this all the way around, but make sure you skip some parts when you're scrunching. Scrunch it and tuck. Right here. Again, scrunch and tuck. Scrunch it and tuck. This is the last one. Scrunch it and tuck. It might feel a bit uncomfortable, but it's not bad. Actually, it's not really uncomfortable. It just doesn't feel nice, but it doesn't hurt either. It just feels weird. And you see, this is the other piece. You can see it. Here's the back. This is how it should look like in the back. So this is the other piece. Take that other piece, bring the 2 ends to each side of your shoulders, and then take them. Make sure they're kind of fluffed on the inside so they look like this. Take them and bring them up and tie them at the top right here. Tie them and tuck the ends in. And here you have it, the first style. This one is typically a really fancy one. You can wear it to weddings, you can wear it to church events and other stuff like that. But here's the side profile for it. Here's what it looks like in the back, this side, and back to the front. But this one is a really quick, easy style that you can do for anywhere. The second style I will be showing you is a really casual style. So first step is you take your Ankara and you unfold it all the way. Then you fold it in half, hot dog style, so that it keeps its length, but it gets skinnier, like this. But as you can see, it's still super long. And then you're going to take your Ankara and take the two ends and tie it in the front. And then take this and tuck it into the inside right here. Take one of the pieces and drop it around that knot you made. And take the other piece and drop this one around that whole thing, covering it completely, like this. And tuck all the excess fabric in, like this. So the style should look like this from the side. From the side it should look like this in the front, like this on this side, and like this. With Ankara head wraps styles, you typically tend to cover your ears, like how I did here. And with most head wrap styles, you typically tend to cover your ears with them. For the third style I'll be showing you, it's a bit more complicated, and it requires the stiffest fabric. This one is super stiff, so let me show you. Super stiff. You can kind of hear the stiffness too. So for this, you are going to need a really fresh Ankara that is super stiff and hemmed. Step one with this one is taking your Ankara, making sure that it's even on both sides. So like this, even on both sides. And then covering up here. For this style, you can pick whether you want to cover your hairline or whether you don't. For this, I'm going to cover my hairline. But take your two ends, cross them in the back, but don't tie them. Cross them and bring them out. This is step one for this. And from here on, we will be layering it. So the first layer, take this end and pull it like this. Folding it kind of gives it a really nice clean edge to the fold. So this is layer one. Take it and fold it. And take it across, all the way across, and tuck it in the very back. Tuck it in like that. So this is the first layer, you can see it. Now for layer two, take the end of this one as well. This might be getting smaller, but take the end and pull it across as well. Except you need to pull it a bit further back than layer one. And this one you tuck into the first layer that you made. See, it's getting a bit complicated now. Take this side again. Oh, I'm struggling myself to take this side again. And it's folded here. This is a struggle. Pull it and pull it all the way across. Now at this point, there's not really anywhere you can tuck this anymore. So take this other one, just hold it in place. Take this other side and find a fold here and pull it across. Remember to keep this end here. Pull it across. See, it's gathering a whole bunch of fabric with it. Pull it across. And leave it like this without pushing it down. So grab the two ends of the sides as well. At the end, you grab the two ends. See how this is fluffing up because it's stiff. This is the stiffness you need. That's why you need the stiffness. Now grab the two ends. And tie them together. And then fix this right here because we need it to stand like this. So you can see layer 1, layer 2, and then the rest of the layers as well. And it ends with this. And this one is the most complicated one. Mine is kind of to the side, but you can make it like fully in the middle or to the side as well. So this one is the most complicated style. And this one is the style that I'm most proud of because it took a lot of time to master as well. But Ankara is really a big part of me, and now I just wear it to like any event or casually as well. I wear it on my head, I wear it around on my body too because it represents my culture as well. But this is the last style. Thank you for watching.